FAQs about Aeonium Arboreum. What you need to know. I've had quite the journey with Aeonium Arboreum, and I'm excited to share some insights on this fascinating succulent. If you're new to growing Aeonium Arboreum or just looking for some extra tips, here's a comprehensive guide based on my own experiences and research. How to grow Aeonium Arboreum. Growing Aeonium Arboreum is both rewarding and relatively simple. This succulent thrives in well-draining soil, which is crucial for its health. I recommend a cactus or succulent mix, or you can create your own by mixing regular potting soil with perlite or sand to improve drainage. The best location for Aeonium Arboreum is in a spot with bright, indirect sunlight. While it can tolerate some direct sun, especially in cooler climates, it's best to avoid harsh midday rays to prevent sunburn. Watering should be done sparingly. Allow the soil to dry out completely between waterings. Overwatering is a common issue that can lead to root rot, so make sure your pot has drainage holes. How to propagate Aeonium Arboreum. Propagation of Aeonium Arboreum is an exciting process and can be done in a few different ways. The most common method is by taking stem cuttings. Here's how I do it. Select a healthy, mature stem and cut it just below a leaf node using a sharp, clean knife or scissors. Allow the cutting to dry out and form a callus over the cut end for a few days. Plant the callus cutting in a small pot with well-draining soil. Water lightly and place the pot in a bright, indirect light location. Another method is by offset propagation. Aeonium Arboreum often produces offsets or small rosettes at the base of the plant. Gently remove these offsets and replant them in their own pots. Are Aeonium Arboreum frost-hardy? Aeonium Arboreum is not frost-hardy. I've learned this the hard way, as frost can damage or kill the plant. It prefers temperatures between 50 degrees Fahrenheit to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius to 21 degrees Celsius. If you live in a region with frost, it's best to grow Aeonium Arboreum in containers that can be moved indoors or to a protected area during cold spells. For outdoor planting, ensure it is in a frost-free location or use protective coverings during winter. Is Aeonium Arboreum poisonous to cats? One of the concerns for pet owners is whether Aeonium Arboreum is toxic. Fortunately, Aeonium Arboreum is not listed as toxic to cats. However, it's always a good practice to monitor your pets and prevent them from chewing on houseplants, as even non-toxic plants can cause minor digestive upset if ingested. What do the seeds of Aeonium Arboreum look like? Aeonium Arboreum seeds are small and dark brown. They have a somewhat flattened, round shape, resembling tiny discs. While growing from seeds can be a bit more challenging and slower than propagation from cuttings, it can be a fun way to expand your collection. Start seeds in a shallow tray with seed starting mix and keep them in a warm, bright spot. Where to buy Aeonium Arboreum? Finding Aeonium Arboreum is fairly straightforward. I've had success purchasing them from local nurseries and garden centers that specialize in succulents. Online retailers and specialty succulent shops also offer a variety of Aeonium Arboreum plants. Websites like Etsy and Amazon can be good sources too, but always check reviews and seller ratings to ensure you're getting a healthy plant. How to care for Aeonium Arboreum. Caring for Aeonium Arboreum involves a few key practices. As mentioned, ensure it has well-draining soil and proper watering. Avoid letting the plant sit in water and provide it with enough light. During the growing season, spring and summer, feed it with a diluted succulent fertilizer every 4 to 6 weeks. In fall and winter, reduce watering and avoid fertilizing as the plant goes dormant. What to plant with Aeonium Arboreum? Aeonium Arboreum pairs well with other succulents and cacti. Consider creating a mixed succulent garden with varieties like Echeveria, Haworthia, or Sedum. These plants have similar care requirements and complement each other well in terms of texture and color. Can you grow Aeonium Arboreum indoors? Yes, Aeonium Arboreum can be grown indoors provided it receives sufficient light. A south-facing window is ideal, but supplemental grow lights can help if natural light is insufficient. Indoor Aeonium Arboreum requires less frequent watering than its outdoor counterparts, so adjust your care routine accordingly. Common problems with Aeonium Arboreum. One common issue I've encountered with Aeonium Arboreum is leaf drop, often caused by overwatering or sudden changes in environmental conditions. Ensure proper drainage and avoid drastic temperature fluctuations. Pests such as mealybugs and spider mites can also be a problem, so keep an eye out and treat infestations promptly with insecticidal soap or neem oil. How does Aeonium arboreum compare with other succulents? Aeonium arboreum is often compared to other Aeonium species, such as Aeonium kiwi or Aeonium sunburst. What sets Aeonium arboreum apart is its larger rosettes and woody stems. It's also distinct in its growth pattern and appearance compared to other popular succulents like aloe vera or jade plant. In conclusion, Aeonium arboreum is a delightful and manageable plant that adds a unique touch to any succulent collection. By following these tips and paying attention to its specific needs, you'll enjoy a thriving Aeonium arboreum for years to come.